Hi everybody, I'm Derek Scott. Welcome into Gamecock Insiders. We get season 3 underway here at Madison Square Garden. Men's basketball team here once again. You remember the great memories that were made last season in the NCAA tournament? Well, they're here this time for the Under Armour reunion event. Gamecock women's basketball team, your defending national champions, they also are playing this weekend. In fact, Thursday night they hosted Western Carolina at Colonial Life Arena. Let's take a look at some highlights.
You know, you don't like losing, but, obviously, the more this team, sees and experiences, the better. And sometimes that's going to take us, dropping a game here or there just to understand what we need to do to tighten up the ship and get better.
Rebound. Look at Asia Wilson from behind the arc trying to dial in the three-pointer. Now Patrick wants one. There is Asia Wilson like a bunny rabbit. Asia Wilson and the Gamecocks will take a 20-point lead.
What took place at the end of last season, I just thought she, grew her wings to be in this position now. She's worked on her game over the summer, specifically her ball handling. And when you're able to handle the ball, you can do a lot of things with the ball. And that's probably the area in which she most improved. Asia's played this role. She's got more space to do all those things now, and she understands that she plays a big role in our success. And I think what better way than what she did in the national championship, and she saw that, and I think she gained confidence in knowing she can take over basketball games.
How about Jennings there? Alexis Jennings, Asia Wilson, Donye Clowney. They've got Dawn Staley happy after one half of play, 56-15.
Dawn, how confident are you in Donya being able to go out there and really kind of do anything that needs to be done on each end of the floor?
I'm very confident. She's been in our system. This is her 4th year. She's been waiting in the wings to, own a starting role for us. She's played a vital role coming off the bench, and, I feel confident that she could be a stat filler, each and every night, just because she does the little things. She's very unselfish. She's versatile. She's played mostly post for us, and now she's playing her natural position, and you can see where she's making an impact on both sides of the ball.
I did it last year, so it wasn't that new. So, I just gotta be more aggressive. I gotta live up to my expectation as a role player, whether it's picking up the ball, playing a forward position, point guard, wing, whatever she want me to play. I just gotta stay ready and just prep myself.
Brissett can put it at 100 right now, and she does. South Carolina at triple digits for the first time this season.
Bianca Jackson she's solid. The more and more experience she gets, the better she looks. I thought LaDeja, had a little life to her today. Slowly, Lily, she has moments where she looks great, and she has moments in which she needs to, improve in certain areas. And that's what, freshmen are, that's what it's all about for them. It's just the learning process and seeing where they can make an impact. They just have to, they have to figure out what it is that they do well and stick to that, instead of trying to do everything well, because it's not possible playing on our level, playing the competition that we play.
Alexis Jennings, Tyesha Harris, Kiki Herbert-Harrigan, and Asia Wilson all in double digits tonight. Huge win for Carolina on the scoreboard as they put up 101 on Western Carolina to get ready for Sunday's matchup with Duke.
It was good. Just to prove that one loss wasn't going to affect our game, and we just had to move on and just keep working on us regardless of what the score was. And we knew that we had to come out with a different mindset, and we couldn't let that loss affect our game.
Looks like it's going to be another really fun basketball season for Gamecock men and women once again this season. Stay with us here on Gamecock Insider. When we return, Brad Muller will join us. He'll sit down with Shelly Smith, the Gamecock women's soccer coach. They are in the Final Four, and that is what we will be focusing on next. It's been an amazing season. We'll hear more from Coach Smith right after this. Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Crescent Construction, the official roofer of the Gamecocks, and by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
The Ford year-end sales event is in full swing.
Hey, Santa Claus is coming.
'Tis the season.
No, that's him in my blind spot.
He is rocking that scooter.
With a sidecar.
Doesn't need reindeer, baby.
Making the holidays happen. That's Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now during the Ford year-end sales event, get 0 for 72 plus 1,000 cash back on a 2017 F-150. See your Carolina Ford dealer today.
This is it. This is the moment when legacies are made, and good becomes glorious. But legacies aren't just granted on game day. You can make them anytime. Will it be today or someday? The glory lies in your choice. This is the moment. What will your legacy be? You build legacies. We protect them.
Excellence is all about preparation, focus, and trust. Trusting each member of your team to keep you at the top of your game so that you can live your best. Hey, I've been there. If you're struggling with injuries or pain, the orthopedic surgeons at Lexington Medical Center will get you moving again, focusing on getting you better sooner. Trust me, there's a lot more life out there waiting for you.
Hi everyone, Brad Muller alongside South Carolina head women's soccer coach Shelly Smith. It's been a record-breaking season for the Gamecocks on the pitch, their second straight Southeastern Conference regular season title, but more important, they're headed to the College Cup, the Final Four for the first time in program history. Coach, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
Tell us what's going through your head as the clock's ticking down. You guys beat Florida here 2-0 in the Elite Eight matchup. What's going through your head?
I guess mostly it's just we're so excited to be where we are, to have the opportunity to go to the College Cup and compete for a national championship. So, you know, this team has been amazing all season. I'm very proud of them, and you know, we know there's a challenge ahead, but we're excited for that, an opportunity, and we're going to make the most of it this weekend.
Checking the Palmetto Health injury report, are the Gamecocks healthy?
We are, outside of a few colds and things. We are healthy. We're ready to go, fit, and excited where we're at to be able to put our best foot forward on Friday.
Well, it's been an exciting season, an exciting postseason. We checked the Terminex Pest Player of the Week. Who you got?
Well, I would give it to probably Grace Fisk. She had the game winner against Florida, which is pretty impressive when you're a center back for us, and also hold opponents to no goals against this postseason. Along with the rest of her teammates, she's led the defense and done a great job.
Calling card has been defense all season long. You mentioned Grace Fisk, and of course your sophomore goalkeeper Michaela Krasowski, and lots of other folks in there contribute to that. What makes this defense so good? You led the SEC in shutouts once again.
You know, it starts with the entire team. Savannah up top, who's such a tremendous player, really sets the pressure for us, and then everyone falls in, and everyone has to do a job. So it's not just the back four, it's not just Michaela in goal, but it's everybody has to do their job, and then the organization of the back four is crucial. So Grace and Jackie in the middle are key, and then Michaela behind has been amazing in goal. Any shot opportunities, she's been solid to save and keep balls out of the net.
And you've had a big impact from your freshman class this year, whether it was as starters or scoring a lot of goals this year from your rookies and some young players, sophomores such as Alexa Barr. Did you know going into this year that this freshman class would be so impactful?
I knew the potential they had, but you never know how freshmen are going to handle this college game right away. It's a jump, and they've shown that they do well and excel. And so we're excited about the future with them and see their growth over the 4 years. But very proud of what they've done right away to come in and play at this level.
Well, Coach, an outstanding season. Congratulations on all the success, and that's got to make you feel good that you've got a lot of good players coming back, even though you always lose some good ones as well.
Definitely.
Well, congratulations on a great year. She's head coach of South Carolina women's soccer, Shelly Smith. Coming up, we're going to talk more about South Carolina women's soccer as we feature the two-time SEC Offensive Player of the Year, Savannah McCaskill.
We had a large storm, and our home was hit pretty bad. The next day, a friend of ours recommended Crescent Construction. They came out and replaced our entire roof, and we were very pleased with the work they did.
Call Crescent Construction's professional staff to do a detailed roof inspection at your home today. Absolutely free.
I've already referred Crescent Construction to a friend of mine.
Call Crescent Construction, South Carolina's #1 roofer and the official roofer of the Carolina Gamecocks.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pregame court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Toyotathon's on. Look at all those Toyotas.
Bet you could get a great deal in there. Yeah, we should go check it out.
Impressive.
Sometimes you just have to snap them out of it a little bit.
Right now, during Toyotathon, lease a new 2018 Toyota RAV4 XLE for just $209 a month for 36 months plus $500 holiday bonus cash.
'Tis the season. Toyotathon is on.
Toyota, let's go places.
Get your hands on Star Wars: The Last Jedi Cosmic Shells exclusively at Bilo. Run to your local store to get these Star Wars collectibles now. It's the only place in America where you can get a free pack of Star Wars Cosmic Shell collectibles with every $20 spent in store. Bilo. May the Force be with you.
And history is made. These South Carolina Gamecocks, for the first time in school history, are heading to the College Cup. You better believe it.
What a special moment. You mentioned it. This is really, really special for South Carolina athletics history, for this program, for Shelly Smith and all they've built here with this program. And it's great to see these players running the field and celebrating in this fashion.
That's your Sansbury Ice Center. Did you see that play? Some great plays have been made over the last 4 years by Savannah McCaskill of the Gamecock women's soccer team. She has had an amazing career, one of the all-time greats and a local product as well. Let's learn more about her in this feature.
That summer she turned 4. She came home and said she wanted to play soccer. So I said, okay, well, we'll figure out how to make this work.
McCaskill, goal! Savannah McCaskill got behind the defense one again.
She continued to love it. That was her only toy that she loved as a baby, was a soccer ball.
The passion for it hasn't gone away. It's gotten even more strong, and just the fact that I have goals and dreams to keep playing, and the possibilities that I have in the game is really exciting for me.
One summer, it was the summer that of her 10th grade year, she walked downstairs and said, I've decided it's going to be USC.
I love the way Shelly and Jamie ran the program. I love the culture that they were building here, and the family atmosphere was kind of a big thing for me. And then I wanted to come into a program that I could really make an impact from the start
When she came into South Carolina, we had a pretty stable back line and really could use some help with some goal scoring, and Savannah definitely came in and filled that role so well that we've kept her up there.
This is a chance for McCaskill to make it 2, and she does!
Well, the first goal that she started off with at the age of 6 or 7, she said she wanted to play Division I soccer. And then after a few years, she said, not only do I want to play Division I soccer, I want to play for the USA national team. And just from that point on, she just kept asking people, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? And asking for feedback.
From being brought into camps and being recognized by the national staff, you know, they gave her feedback. So she came back and just basically dedicated herself even more to her fitness, her nutrition, her health habits, basically trying to be as professional as she could as a college student.
The first trip that they went on was to Spain, and so that's where she scored the first goal against Japan. She scored the first goal, and so that was pretty exciting. And then after Spain, they went to Sweden.
We went to Portland and watched a couple of games when they played the NWSL games. It's just a different atmosphere than the college game.
That level is so much faster and so much quicker that you have to think ahead of time. Like you can't receive a ball and then decide what you're going to do with it. Like it's so much faster and so much quicker. So just being able to play at that level for the past 6-7 months, and then come into our preseason and bring what I learned outside with the national team to this program and try to help out the freshmen that were coming in and just raise the level for this season was really key for me and a good experience.
Of course, one of the big highlights was in January when she got to stay with the full team. So she got called into the full team camp for several days, and that was a huge highlight for her.
It's amazing to be able to wear the crest every time you put it on, whether it's in training and games, in the country, out of the country. I mean, every single time that I get to put the jersey on is such an honor, and just being able to play against the top competition in the world is a whole other level and a whole other experience that I definitely want to continue to get to be able to do and continue to play at.
She's a true competitor. You see that come out in games, and yeah, she does get fiery, but you see that every day with her.
McCaskill's one that's going to wear her emotions on her sleeves. You'll know what she's feeling.
I would definitely say I'm a competitive person. I like to win. That's just kind of how I'm wired. So, but definitely the 4 years that I've been here, I've had to be able to keep those in check at times, and I've learned how to do that and how to manage those different emotions throughout the course of the game.
She's always been extremely competitive with everything. She played different sports, you know, when she was really young. She played basketball and baseball and stuff like that also, and it's always, you know, win or go home. You know, it's 100%, and it's been that way from when she started.
You know, off the field, she's pretty quiet and laid back.
Outside of a competitive atmosphere, she's just laid back and, you know,
she's very gentle.
Yeah, it's completely opposite when she gets in a competitive atmosphere.
Whenever I step on the field, it's a whole other level. I mean, that's my job to go into that game and do my best and hopefully help get a win. So just that rising that competitive spirit and helping the team out.
Every player that enters the program is going to leave a better player and person over their 4 years, so they've matured and grown and become, you know, ready to move on to the next level of whatever they're pursuing. And I think Savannah is a great example of that.
I see her playing World Cup, playing for the full team in the Olympics, playing for years with the pro teams, whether they're here in the States or internationally.
I'm going to enter the draft and hopefully play here in our NWSL. The draft's in January, so coming up soon. And then, I mean, obviously I want to play for our national team. I want to be able to represent us in World Cups and Olympics and stuff like that, so definitely.
Stay tuned. When we come back with more of Gamecock Insider, we'll visit with Athletics Director Ray Tanner and get a recap of what's going on this fall with Gamecock Athletics. Don't miss that. We're back in just a moment here on Gamecock Insider.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. taste the feeling.
The Ford year-end sales event is in full swing.
Hey, Santa Claus is coming.
'Tis the season.
No, that's him in my blind spot.
He is rocking that scooter.
With a sidecar.
Doesn't need reindeer, baby.
Making the holidays happen. That's Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now during the Ford year-end sales event, get 0 for 72 plus 1,000 cash back on a 2017 F-150. See your Carolina Ford dealer today.
This is it. This is the moment when legacies are made, and good becomes glorious. But legacies aren't just granted on game day. You can make them anytime. Will it be today or someday? The glory lies in your choice. This is the moment. What will your legacy be? You build legacies. We protect them.
Excellence is all about preparation, focus, and trust. Trusting each member of your team to keep you at the top of your game so that you can live your best. Hey, I've been there. If you're struggling with injuries or pain, the orthopedic surgeons at Lexington Medical Center will get you moving again, focusing on getting you better sooner. Trust me, there's a lot more life out there waiting for you.
Good hard work has earned Mike Kotsar the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the men's basketball team, Kotsar is a sophomore, pre-business major with a 3.731 GPA. This week's Academic Athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Hi everyone, Brad Muller alongside South Carolina Director of Athletics Ray Tanner. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you, Brad.
Well, it's been a fun fall heading into winter so far. Let's talk a little football first. On the field, terrific season so far for the Gamecocks. 8 wins, going to a bowl game for the second year in a row under Coach Will Muschamp. You've got to be pleased with what you've seen in 2 years.
Well, 8 wins is very special. I know that we'd like to be undefeated, but if you go back a couple of years, we only won 3 games, and here we are taping today. It's about 70 degrees out here, and we're thinking Florida Bowl right now, and everything's unofficial at this point, but the work that Coach Muschamp and his staff have put in such a short period of time has been tireless. It's been a dedication to work ethic, and it's been a culture that has changed in a short period of time, and guys have worked really hard to get us in this position. It's not easy to win 8 games and finish second in the SEC East.
All right, off the field, a lot of good things happening as well with the Operations Center under construction, making a lot of progress there.
Well, absolutely, and the locale that we're sitting in right now, I can see the roof going on the Football Operations Center. It'll be one of the nicest ones in the country. Next door, we have the indoor facility, the Steve and Jerry Spur indoor facility, which is fabulous. And now with the Football Operations Center, it's just efficient, it's effective, it'll be one-stop shop for football. Will give us an opportunity to enhance what we do with our student athletes on a daily basis and certainly have an impact on recruiting.
Let's talk the other football, women's soccer, a record-breaking year for them, their second straight SEC championship. They're going to the Final Four, and now you've got to be pleased with what's going on over there.
Well, tremendously excited, and they departed today for the Final Four College Cup down in Orlando. I had to work a couple more days before I can get there, but a fabulous run by Coach Shelley Smith and her staff and her team. It just not this year. They've sustained success, and now we get to go to the Final Four, and we're going to play Stanford. And we played Stanford in another sport not too long ago in the Final Four, so it's exciting what they've been able to do. But one thing that stands out among all their accomplishments is they've gone 2 straight years without a loss in the SEC regular season in the Southeastern Conference. That is incredible.
Yeah, that's really hard to do. And let's talk about something with you. Something you and I spoke about a while back was in your role as athletics director, you want to try to see more practices for all the sports. Have you been able to get out there much?
I've been able to get out some, not as much as I would like, and especially on a day like today where it's 70 degrees. But, you know, I've talked to my staff about it, my senior staff, and they've done a really good job of getting to practice, and I need to do more. I think, you know, coming up with basketball season, I'll be able to see a few more practices, but I'm going to see a lot of bowl practices here in football in the next few weeks. So it's very special. We're enjoying a lot of success across the board.
Great stuff. For Athletics Director Ray Tanner, I'm Brad Muller.
Thanks to Coach Tanner for giving us a little bit of time in his busy schedule. Now this from My Carolina.
Carolina forever.
We had a large storm, and our home was hit pretty bad. The next day, a friend of ours recommended Crescent Construction. They came out and replaced our entire roof, and we were very pleased with the work they did.
Call Crescent Construction's professional staff to do a detailed roof inspection at your home today. Absolutely free.
I've already referred Crescent Construction to a friend of mine.
Call Crescent Construction, South Carolina's #1 roofer and the official roofer of the Carolina Gamecocks.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pregame court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Toyotathon's on. Look at all those Toyotas.
Bet you could get a great deal in there. Yeah, we should go check it out.
Impressive.
Sometimes you just have to snap them out of it a little bit.
Right now, during Toyotathon, lease a new 2018 Toyota RAV4 XLE for just $209 a month for 36 months plus $500 holiday bonus cash.
'Tis the season. Toyotathon is on.
Toyota, let's go.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Crescent Construction, the official roofer of the Gamecocks, and by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing. Well, that's going to just about wrap things up for us here on Gamecock Insider. Our visit to New York City is winding down. We have always enjoyed our time here at Madison Square Garden and look forward to enjoying more time with you on Gamecock Insider. We'll be back again next week, so we'll see you then. Until then, I'm Derek Scott. Have a great week, everybody.